Hello guys, welcome back to the channel and to part one of this Heinkel build. And today, strangely enough, we're going to be working on the fuselage today. So that would be the plan. So let's get cracking. We want frame B, which is this one here. And we want part B18 and B1. So B1's, let's get that out of the way from it. And B18 which is this one here. Already we're working on the fuselage. And also we want part D6. So we need to find D6. Which is this frame here. And D6, let's see where it is. Where are you? There it is. So just gone. And these bits have got to be nipped off as well, so we're going to get them. Okay, there we go. And then we need to get Okay, let's get this little bit on first. And I can get my tweezers up. In fact, I probably won't need them for the minute, but there we go. Right. There we go. Right, so here we go. Let's some some locating holes here. There we go. There we go. I think we've got them. There, right. Now that part goes in there like so. Right. So there we go. That's that part already in then. There we go, the first 3 bits of the new build. Okay, we want part B4 now, which is which I think is this one here. So we need to now we've got to figure out how this goes on, because that one got, I think, there we go, that looks as if it we go, that looks as if it goes in there, so there we go. Right, now we've got to get the other one in. So that goes in. Goes in there then, by the sound of things. So let's just test fit again. There we go, that's on, no, okay, and now we move on to step 3, which is we want part B16, which is the bomb bay floor. Yeah, there's a little tab there that goes. Okay, so there we go, that's the in there. Okay, right. So that is almost one half of the fuselage all done. So we just got to put in part B15, and I'll be back in a bit. Okay guys, we're going to put this part on, which is part B15. There we go, that's that part there. And what we're going to do, right. I mean, it's going to be a bit of a misfit here, I think. Yeah, there's a I think, hang on. sorry, but I think I've got that totally wrong. I think that goes like so. Right. How does that go? Does that go either? Well, I hope it fits all right when okay, alright, come back to me, guys. Okay, guys, well, I managed to try and get that part in. Okay, just that this panel needed to be over just a tiny bit. Okay. So what we're going to do now is just put a bit of a glue in there, and that should set it in place. Alright, so just a slight adjustments on this panel, on this panel here. Okay, so there we go. Right, now what we've got to do is to get part B17, which is the other half of the fuselage, and I will be back in a bit to go and get that out. Okay, we're going to get the other half of the fuselage off as well today, and there's also this part that needs to come off as well. Now I've got to find out how that goes. Okay, so I've got to leave that in. No, well, I've got to get it. I've got to get the whole thing glued in. And that goes. It goes butts up. Right to the edge. Now, before we do anything else, I want to make sure that I've got I just want to make sure that I can get this and that goes pretty good, I think. Okay, so I just wanted to make sure that that goes together pretty well. All right. Right, there we go. Now there's a small piece that goes into these two locator pins, so locator holes, and that is part D32, and then we want D31 as well. So there we go. I think we've found yep. Well, there's D30. There's the. I think that might be a co-pilot seat or something. I don't know. There we go. Right. Now here's where I need my because what we're going to do is we're going to put this bit on there first. And so that's that out of the way, and then just hold that down. Okay, right, so I think we're ready for priming and painting the inside of the fuselage, so I'll be back in a bit. Okay, we're back, and there's just a small decal which needs to come out, which is this tiny one here. I'll bring it up to the camera. It's this one here, and it's a small one. Got a bit too close with the cutting, but so just need to go and get a brush. This will do, I think. I mean, it's going to do. It's just for the it's just for the micro set. It's just for the micro set, really. That's all it is. And it's got to go. No. Perhaps it might be better if I had a there we go, that'll do. And it's got to go in there. I think this is where I might need a cocktail stick again. It's come off on the brush. There we go. Seems I've lost the instructions. There we go. So I'm just having a look to see how. Yeah, it seems to have got it right. There we go. So that is all done. It doesn't need any marker salt to set it in place. Right, now we can actually start to get this all put together. Now I'm hoping. So I'm just going to get some of this paint away, because to get that, just so as the paint has got somewhere to stick. Well, not the paint, but the glue. I mean, just so as there we go. Right, I think we're there. Tell you what, I'm going to see if we try. No. that snaps in place. I think we're pretty much there, I think. Yeah, we're pretty much there. Right. So I'll just get some masking tape at the ready. One more bit of masking tape will and there we have it. The fuselage is all put together. Okay, we're going to make a start on the bomb racks now, and so we want part B10 and B11, which is these two parts here. Which is that one. I want that one there because what we want to do Now then, that's got to go like so. There we go, that's that one. Right, now what we want to do is to go and get part C1, which is the underside of the bomb bay. And that's this part here where my fingers are. And then hopefully, if time allows, should be able to go and get this get at least the bomb bay mast off, and now, so this one, and I'll just highlight it. You see where it says out, it's got to go forward. It's got to go in there. There we go. Now what I've got to do is to do the same again for the other bomb racks. So Right, that's the bomb bay, bomb racks all done. And I'm going to unmask. I'm going to take the mask off. Because that should have yeah, that's actually done. That's done pretty well. So, mask-wise, just want to test for it first before we. That goes in there like so. No, it doesn't. It goes in there. Right. And that seems alright, I think, because okay, that's alright, because what I want to do it seems to have come apart, but I'll get another bit of masking tape on. Get a bit more glue in there. Yeah, the only bit that needs to be painted is that little bit of black there. So what we're going to do is I'm going to mask off just the sides of the bomb racks. Okay, so that's all my stuff. I'm now going to go out and prime. I know it's 20 to 8 in the evening, but I'm going to go off and prime and paint these and get it all sorted out. Okay, so I'll be back in a bit. Okay, guys, we've managed to go and get the bit that I want painted. Okay, all that's got to do now is for that to be put in there, and it fits pretty well. So I've got some fog tape at the ready, because no, I still have this. I'll have the chamois at the ready for at least for the front. So I think what we'll do is get that done first. Now we've got to do in so here's where we need the fog tape. I think just maybe not that. There you go, that's the fog tape. And then we'll be back with Okay, and there we go. That's the bomb bay and bomb racks all done. All right. Well, guys, that's it for this episode, and it is 8:20 in the evening here now. Yeah, I made quite a bit of progress today. So I think it was around about 10 steps in one video. So anyway, what we're going to do in the next episode, we're going to put the cockpit in, and we'll also put the wheel bays on as well. So get them all in, and we'll get that all done, and then hopefully in part 3 we'll be able to go and get the wings on. Okay, so in the meantime, guys, if you've liked the video, give it a thumbs up. Why don't you comment, subscribe and share, please? That would be great, because it all helps to grow the channel. So thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.